And hello, loves. Welcome back to another reactionary video with your girl Sarah. And today we are working on Mockingjay Part 2. So I'm excited about it. I am so close. We got 2 more movies left to get through, and I am loving them. I always love going through them, but going through them this time, I have definitely been enjoying dissecting them more so, trying to pick up on things and just something about going through it intentionally is definitely a fun experience. So I can't wait to get into this one. It might be our second to last video, but it is our last video of our main cast, and it is our last video with Peeta and Katniss. And I know for a hot moment of it, it is not with them together. Oh, geez Louise. I want to say for at least the first half of it, if not longer, but I love my two, and I can't wait to. I love my two, and so it's definitely, this one's a heart wrencher because there's so much that happens so fast, and ugh. Please like and subscribe and comment who your favorite ship is of this series. And I will definitely say you probably already know my favorite ship, Peeta and Katniss, for sure, are my favorite too, because I mean, they're so meant for each other. But other than the video we were watching, if you don't know me, I am Sarah. I am an author of amongst other things, but I write a web series called Distorted Reality. It is a Christian spiritual fantasy where it's a slow burn into the fantasy and a slow burn into the romance. You should definitely check it out if you are into that kind of read. If you like to read and you're into that one, I have them available on Wattpad and Tapas. Book 3 is currently in post and posting. And yeah, it's a fun read. It definitely is 18 plus, not because of the spice level. I try to keep it PG-16 at max. I don't think it even maybe gets that way. I don't know. To me, I try to keep it discerning of not making it anything more than I would be able to handle. So hopefully it's something you can handle. But there are other elements in it that I do put a trigger warning for because it deals with mental health and spiritual warfare and trauma and a lot of things that, yeah, to say the least, be careful with it if it is something you are sensitive to, and if it is not, you should definitely check it out because I enjoy writing it and I hope you could enjoy reading it. But let's go ahead and get on into the movie we have at hand.
Okay, I know
Girl said that hurts. Be gentle. And again, a time jump I'm not so sure about because that definitely probably took a while to heal.
Okay, let's try your voice now. Okay, take your time. Still got a lot of swelling in your vocal cords.
My name.
Man, our boy did a number on her.
I want to talk to him.
We're going to test his response on someone he remembers from home. Someone he trusts.
My question is, why did they never try Joanna, introducing Joanna, or even Finnick? I could see even Joanna being like, hey, yeah, dude, we were tortured. That's not... I mean, I guess maybe he wouldn't necessarily respond well, especially since they two were... could be in his head against them. I don't know.
She's too close.
It's okay.
We live in District 13 now. It's a real place.
There was an attack on 12.
Yes.
My family.
The bakery didn't survive.
So boy is definitely still needing to recover, but he definitely looks better than he was at the end of the last one.
It's because of Katniss.
It wasn't because of her.
Did she tell you to say that?
She didn't tell me anything.
She's a liar, Prim.
It's a trick.
What you're saying isn't real.
She sent you here to talk to me. She knows you're here now.
It's okay.
She knows you can't trust her! She's a monster! She's a mutt that the Capitol created to destroy us!
Get her out of there.
You understand me?
You have to kill her, Prim!
This is just a conditioned response. It's not him.
No, it's not him.
The irony is just. It's like I want to know what his thought, like what they implanted of, like how is she a mutt? The same way that T technically is. Of he assumes that they captured her and turned her against everybody, or she was planted into District 12. Like that's one thing I'm curious about is what is in his mind of how is she a mutt? Because I mean, if Prim is her sister, obviously there's at least some kind of foundation for her in District 12. He doesn't distrust Prim until Prim basically is like, he hints that Katniss sent you. And even then, he's not against Prim, he's just warning her.
Snow has to pay for what he's done.
It's hard to see Peeta this way.
That's not Peeta.
Saw Peter.
What did you think?
Something selfish. I don't stand a chance if he doesn't get better.
The thought process on this man. To be fair, though, he is still young and his mind's immature still.
2-tiered explosion. You allow people enough time to rush in, help the wounded, then.
A second bomb.
Right.
Guerrilla warfare at its finest.
I guess there are no rules anymore about what a person can do to another person.
I don't think Snow used any rule book when he hijacked Peter.
That doesn't make you any better than Snow, then. I mean, if you're at war with somebody, you shouldn't necessarily be playing out of their playbook and using that as a defense of, well, they did it. Two wrongs don't make a right.
We can't attack straight on, and couldn't we use a hovercraft to strike around it? We use the mountains. We have weak spots in the peaks.
We could design the bomb targets in sequence using seismic data.
Trigger avalanches.
Block all exits, cut off their supplies. You make it impossible for them to launch their hovercraft.
Bury them alive.
But we'd face a weakened capital.
There's civilians in there. They should be given a chance to surrender.
I like how Boggs really is just like the moral compass. It's like he was raised, or I don't know, like raised in 13, yet he still is just like a very upstanding person when it comes down to it. He might be loyal to the cause and to Coin, but not above his beliefs and his morals. It's like I like that in a person. Like you can still tell that they're going to try their best to be loyal to who they believe they should be loyal to, but still having it to an extent of, yeah, I'm not going to go that far. Just because I'm loyal to you doesn't mean I'm not break just because you're doing something that I don't think is okay. Like, you're not going to force me into this corner.
Don't worry, Katniss. There'll be survivors.
See, Boggs is just, like, always trying to help encourage her and just, like, where Haymitch is her uncle, Boggs really is that fatherly figure at this point. Of just, like, trying to be there for her in a way that a father would. It's like I would love a backstory of Boggs. Is like, why is he this way? Like, so strongly set in the right way. So supportive of Katniss. He's like the only one that's not manipulating her above or around all this. Like, he tries to be straightforward with her. Tries to protect her. Like, it's about the girl, not the symbol to him. And I mean, I can't even say it's just because he's security. Like, he just...
We gotta get you back.
Weapons down! You! Put it down! Put your weapons down!
Drop it!
Girl is too good for her own good sometimes. I mean, not really, but I mean...
He needs help!
Hold your fire! Drop it!
We each have every reason to want to kill each other. So if you want to kill me, do it. Make Snow happy. I'm tired of killing his slaves for him.
I'm not a slave.
You sure about that?
District 12, District 2, we have no fight. Except the one the Capitol gave us.
Man, girl is good with her words. Haymitch taught her well. Not that he taught her that.
These people are not your enemy. We all have one enemy. And that's Snow. Stop killing for him. Tonight, turn your weapons to the Capitol. Turn your weapons to Snow.
It just clicked to me of why she's so good spontaneously, because of how much I've already commented of how great she is thinking on her feet with strategy. And this is just basically another form of that with her mouth instead of her bow. Like how she's quick to just like do what needs to be done out in the middle of it. Like she's just doing the same thing, saying what needs to be said out in the middle of it. When that pressure is on her just enough to act is when she's able to do it the way she needs to.
Oh, there she is.
We got Joanna.
You don't mind, do you? I cut off my supply of morphine. So what are your injuries?
Bruised ribs, bruised lung.
I'm surprised they haven't found you a new lung. I mean, I've got two. Do you want one of mine?
Or,
I mean, it's everybody's job to keep you alive.
Is that why you hate me?
Partly. You're also a little hard to swallow.
she's the one hard to swallow?
Feel free to take any of this personally.
I love Joanna. And I love how Katniss just takes the punches. Like, it does not bother her. It would feel, like, really bad if it was someone who's just like, for real. But she's just like, I know she means this, but she's not meaning it to, like, knowing where she's coming from to Katniss kind of makes it to where she's not effective. And her being kind of a hardball too. How Finnick had the mask alongside her mask. Joanna has that fire, like Katniss has the fire. Or I guess more bitterness is the more proper term.
We showed him footage of your speech in 2. He had real memories of you.
That still doesn't mean I'm going in there.
He's strapped down. He can't hurt you.
No, this is different. Hey, Mitch, I really don't want to.
Well, it doesn't matter what you want. It's for PETA. What's the harm in trying?
Because, I mean, PETA means a lot to Haymitch, too. What... Has Haymitch been in there? Maybe they just said it. I don't know. I can't remember. My memory is poor. And it's sweet because he's just thinking, like, the PETA we know would want you to help him out. He deserves that.
You look terrible.
You've looked better.
You're not even remotely nice to say that to me now.
I was never the nice one. You were.
I like that. How she just calls him out, like, sets him straight. Of just like, I never tried to be nice. This was never the deal.
I remembered something. About the bread. And I burned it on purpose. Why would I take a beating like that for you?
Because you were kind. And people said you loved me.
Did people say you love me?
They said that's why Snow tortured you.
The fact that she still isn't ready to admit that she does love him.
All I know is that I would have saved myself a lot of suffering if I had just given that bread to the pig.
It's like, I get she needs to do this to help PETA. At the same time, you can see that this is also something else that's just, like, chipping away at her. It's like, how do you do that? How do you juggle trying to do something for somebody else's need while it's also just slowly chipping at you? Like, that's the hardest thing. Like, with the Lord, that's one thing of, if he's telling you to do something, he's going to supply you with what you need. He's going to heal you. But when it's like, when that's not in the situation of the Lord's not telling you and you're not sure what you should be doing, like, how would you face that of, I want to help them, I love them, and at the same time it, like, messing with them? Like, from Haymitch's perspective of, I understand you want to help PETA, but at the same time, this is chipping away at her. Like, this is another impact of pushing her closer to the edge. Like, I'm glad the ending did not end the way it was supposed to. Not supposed, the way it was supposed to in her book, Katniss's book, but you can see why she's pushed closer and closer to that edge of, that is her choice of, might as well. Not that you should ever do that. Don't.
You saw PETA, didn't you? Did you tell him hi for me? We're old friends, you know. We had adjoining cells in the Capitol. We're very familiar with each other's screams.
I'm going to kill Snow.
Now you're talking. I hear the medics talking. They're shipping supplies to the front line from Hangar 2 around midnight tonight.
I love their dynamic.
But I guess I could just stay here and cover for you. Anybody can kill anybody, Katniss, even a president. You just have to be willing to sacrifice yourself.
It's so sad. Which again, why is Gale separated from Katniss? Is it just because she was at the hospital? I don't know. It just seems like, even though they are getting a lot of time together, it's like he's further and further away from her. Like, I feel like that in itself is a sign, like, of showing him pulling away from her. Almost in a way of, when you grow older, like, grow up, a lot of times you grow away from friends, and it's almost like they're becoming that situation of, they might have been close growing up because they needed each other, but now as they get older, the things they've gone through in life is kind of separating them, changing them in different ways to force them down different paths.
Squad 451? It's like you got your meals covered.
Try to be prepared.
Don't lie to me. Been hunting together all our lives. I know when you're gonna go off on your own.
Knows his girl, because this basically is just another hunting thing.
Fellow soldier, I suggest that you stay with your unit. But I couldn't stop you if you wanted to come.
I like that. Because even if I'm not supportive of them of being together relationally, romantically, they are like friends. And I enjoy the little bit of bonding that they have, at least from a friend perspective. It's just sad they couldn't stay that way.
Finnick? Are you with us?
Looks like it.
That's a short honeymoon.
I'm not ready. It's sad because through most of this, he was kind of just like healing, and now it seems like he's on the better end of it. And so as soon as he's on the better end of it, he's just wanting to help out, and it's just, maybe you should have healed a little bit longer, just a little bit longer.
It's been decided that you're most effective when seen by the masses.
So we're not gonna fight.
You do whatever you're ordered to do, soldier. It's not your job to ask questions.
Yes, sir.
I like that too, how Boggs is just like, look, you still need to listen. It's like got that fatherly tone down. Fatherly tone, fatherly patience, fatherly care. Like, this man had to have been a father at some point. It's like, if we ever got a backstory of Boggs, if we do have a backstory of Boggs, I'm going to be surprised if he didn't have a family at some point. If not in his backstory, this actor's got to be a father at least. Or maybe even wanted kids. Who knows? This man's fatherly character.
Our instructions are to shoot propaganda footage on the battle-scarred streets of the capital. Even though we'll be working on abandoned streets miles behind the front lines, I guarantee you, wherever they put us, it will not be safe. This is a war zone. It is likely that we'll encounter both active pods and peacekeepers.
And a town, city riddled with those pods, yeah, there's no getting them all.
In the event of capture, you'll be given a nightlock pill, a poison that acts immediately. Our unit has been given a hollow.
Pinnock's gonna break my heart, just seeing him every time I see him.
A database that contains a detailed map of the capital and a list of every known pod. These pods can trigger anything from bombs to traps to mutts, because we don't want the game makers to know we have this intel. It has a self-destruct on it. You flip this switch, say nightlock 3 times, and it blows itself in anything within a 10-foot radius.
Girl, again, just taking everything in.
Even with the hollow, it's likely that new pods have been set. Whatever they contain, they are meant to kill you.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 76th Hunger Games.
I love how he's just like, has his girl back and has himself back. Snow really made him his home. a war zone now. They would have just given up earlier. I mean, it's respectable, but at the same time, foolish.
I don't think we can get across this minefield.
Not without that hollow. We're not gonna get it off him while he's awake.
Make sure we're on the same watch tonight.
Plotting, plotting. I'm sure they could ask Finnick and he'd help out. I mean, it's not like he wouldn't want to be helping out with their private mission.
451 to base. We've got a truck coming in from the south, over. Copy that, over. Stand down, everyone. It's friendly.
Might be friendly to you, but not so friendly to Katniss. Oh, Peeta! It's heartbreaking that the person she loves is the one that she has to be most on guard around. Okay, he's saying the same thing that she was basically at the beginning of the last movie.
What are we doing?
Jackson, cuff him.
Like, the parallels have to be purposeful, right?
Soldier, this is just a precaution. Till we can get everything straightened out, yeah?
I'm assuming it could also be because Finnick, or not Finnick, Joanna was talking about a therapist or psychiatrist or whatever, a doctor, a head doctor, whatever, that they had. So I'm assuming that it's probably a trick that he taught Katniss that he's now teaching Peeta.
They want us to add him to the prop board. Show that he's on our side now.
He's not in control of himself.
I say we schedule an around-the-clock watch on him.
Give me a watch.
And if it really came down to it, you think you could shoot him?
I wouldn't be shooting Peeta. Be killing a capital mutt.
I'm not sure that kind of comment recommends you for the job either, soldier.
Just makes me think of the first movie where he just like, didn't want to be a pawn, and now he's like, exactly that. This is where I respect this man.
He's gonna try to kill me. Especially with all this going on, it's gonna set him off.
We'll keep him contained.
Why would Coin do this?
Here's all I know. It was Peeta that she wanted rescued from the arena. She never liked you. She doesn't like anybody or anything she can't control.
So she would put my life in danger?
She denied it, but
Playing her cards.
one way or another, this war is gonna come to an end. They promised a free election. Maybe she's starting to see you as a threat.
Nobody would think I'd be a leader.
But you'd throw your support to someone. Would it be her? If your immediate answer isn't yes, then you're dangerous.
I mean, she's already proved countless times that she's unpredictable. That Katniss is unpredictable. Any smart person would know you can't control her. Not with anything that's worth. It's the whole reason she's the symbol of the rebellion in the first place, because she's uncontainable. No. Can't hold her back. Can't force her, manipulate her. I mean, she's a rebel. So, I mean...
There's only one thing you could do now to add more fire to this rebellion.
Die.
That's not gonna happen under my watch, Katniss. I'm planning for you to have a long life.
Why, you don't know me anything?
Because you've earned it.
We've been here before, you know.
What?
That look. I've seen that look. You're trying to decide whether or not you should kill me.
I never wanted to kill you. That's not what I'm doing.
I saw it with my own eyes. In the first games.
In the first games, I thought you were trying to help the careers kill me.
Yeah, you have that little bit of SWAT, buddy boy.
After that, I always saw you as an ally.
Friend. Lover. Victor. Fiance.
Peeta, you're killing me.
Enemy. Target. Mutt. And now ally. Yeah, I'll add that to the list of words I use to try to figure you out.
I mean, I get why he's angry. He's having a hard time, and at the same time, it's just like, boy.
I'm sorry. I just can't tell what's real and what's made up anymore.
Then ask. It's what Annie does.
Your favorite color is green. Is that real?
Yeah, that's real.
This part. And yours is orange?
Yours is orange. Not bright orange.
Sunset?
Soft, like the sunset.
Oh!
Thank you.
Did he not remember his own favorite color?
You're a painter. You're a baker. You always sleep with the windows open. You never take sugar in your tea. You always double knot your shoelaces. You were right. I can't do this.
Oh, jeez, Katniss. Because you're in love with him. Gus kind of gut punch Gale, too. It's like, how can you witness that and not just know she's in love with him?
Guess we're not leaving anymore.
We're not going anywhere without that hollow.
Got a pod. Split, take cover. Stay back.
Finnick is just like, like I said, he's got his girl back, so he's like a boy in a toy shop now. Just like, this is fun. Which I guess that shouldn't come to a surprise, that the moment he does enter into the battle is when his girl's back. This man deserves so much better than this.
Unfit for command. Transfer primary security clearance. Say your name.
Katniss Everdeen. What did you just do?
Katniss. Don't trust them. Kill Peter if you have to. Do what you came to do.
Oh, this man deserves so much better. Oh, jeez. Now get up and go, get up and go. I don't care about the like trying to figure out what's happening. Just move, 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 move. And Pete is, the fact that he's just locked in at that point, like I never noticed that before, of how he's just like locked in, like I have to do this, like. Oh, jeez. That was utterly terrifying. And this is just lucky. Like, I mean, I guess it makes sense since, like, they're trying to drown out people. The fact that they definitely did need to knock Peeta out. But in a sense, his kind of issues very much resemble PTSD. I know it's not. He's like, but the fact of how it was almost like he's struggling with it the same way that PTSD, like with Katniss and stuff, of trying to clock into reality, but then it's just like triggered from being in the midst of battle, but then also just like, it's like a switch flipped of locking into a different reality. I guess that does not necessarily just PTSD. That's bunch of different psychotic, he just psychotic break, I guess, would be the proper term.
I can't get a signal. But I can get us back to base. Everdeen, give me the holo.
Boggs gave it to me.
He transferred security clearance to her. I saw him.
And why would he do that?
I'm on special orders from Coin.
I mean, I guess you can't really say, because he didn't trust y'all.
To do what?
To assassinate President Snow.
I don't believe that for 1 second. As your new unit commander, I order you to transfer security clearance to me.
I mean, you can't really do that if a man's dying wish was, nah, she's got it. He was the last commander. I feel like the kind of...
Now.
I can't do that.
Let's not lose our heads here.
I mean, ma'am, how many guns do you gotta have pointed at you?
She's telling the truth. Plutarch wants it televised. He thinks if we can film the Mockingjay assassinating Snow, it'll make the Capitol surrender before the casualties get too high.
Boggs promised me that when the time came, you would help me.
I do like how her film crew is basically like, yeah, we got your back. Like, we were here for you. So, I mean...
All right, soldier. All those yours.
About the oil.
She can't move forward like this. Her leg's too bad. We have to evacuate. I'm sorry.
I'll stay with her.
Again, if this wasn't the case, like, the little seeds of that make the story make sense of, for one, the fact that they went up levels and the just so happened to not go up any higher, the tar, and then the fact that she got hurt, so she can't move any further, and so that leaves her, like, her sister usually is going to stay behind, like, family, loved ones, somebody's going to stay behind to, like, protect, but that causing what seems to be the rest of them still there when they come to search, and how that just so happens to just, like, fall into just benefiting them. Like, I like how there's reasonable excuses of why the plot happens. Of basically having a mindset of, like, okay, I need this to happen for them. Like, I need our people to get out, but how can I do it in a way that's going to be reasonable enough to prove of why these people would be getting away? Basically scot-free. Like, I like when a writer puts in the effort of actually, like, I mean, the fact that we had somebody gunning out of the window makes it more believable that that's where everyone's at.
Good afternoon, I'm Caesar Flickerman, here with our continuing coverage of the defense of the Capitol.
I mean, I get he's like news, but at the same time, it seems it's so surreal of he's not really news, he's entertainment. So the fact that he's also the news just, like, makes it feel more of a show.
Katniss Everdeen, our once favorite daughter, has infiltrated the city with some of the victors, whose names are all too familiar: Finnick Odair and Peter Malark. Clearly, some alliances don't last forever. Katniss Everdeen, the girl on fire, seems to have met a violent end.
So now that we're dead, what are we gonna do?
Isn't it obvious? The next move is to kill me. I murdered one of our squad members. Candace is right. I'm a mutt. And it's only a matter of time before I snap again. I need a nightlock pill so I can die when I need to.
If it gets to that point, I'll kill you myself.
Oh, jeez. Like, they have to be purposely doing this, right? Making it seem like a show. It's like, I love our boy so much. Seeing his face up there is just like, I've never seen that before. That's interesting. Almost pretty funny. But this whole bit of PETA fighting with himself makes me want even more a book in his point of view of just like seeing his struggle. Like how, like where was his mental state when he snaps? Like, is he there, like, locked behind bars, or is it just like he's completely.
Oh, Katniss Everdeen, a poor, unstable girl.
Good evening. For those of you who don't know me, please allow me to introduce myself. I am President Alma Coin, leader of the rebellion.
I like how he just, like, clicked in, like, who are you? Like, almost like he realized, like, you're not a player that I know that's on this board. Not really offended, but just, like, trying to figure this out. It's like, I like how often Snow really isn't mad. You don't really see him angry that much. It's just more so, like, authority and just playing the game.
My brother knows these tunnels really well. He works sanitation down here. Right after they made him an AVOX.
They survived. I don't know how. We picked them up on a surveillance cam.
It's her. It is her.
You're focusing on the wrong piece, Snow.
The arena has moved underground.
And see, he's not even angry that she's still alive. Just like, okay, we're still playing, are we? I like when we get different dynamics of antagonists, of when they're not always just angry at the world, when they're just like, enjoy the play almost. Like, those are some of my favorite kind of antagonists, where they're just like, see things as a game. Not that I want that in real life. Like, we don't need villains playing with people. It's just something fun that's in stories, because it makes it more entertaining. I'm not ready.
All right, everybody. We're gonna stop here for a bit and get some rest, yeah?
The fact that she's still near him, because she just wants to still be near him and almost protect him.
Katniss, now watch.
It's like, girl could just be the furthest from him, but she's still close-ish.
You know, the Capitol, they use Tracker Jacker venom on me. That's what the doctors in 13 said. You were stung once too. Real or not real?
When the game begins.
Real.
They would show me pictures of my life, but some weren't real. They changed them. At first, they all blurred together, but now I can sort them out a little. Like the ones that they changed, they're shiny. They've been glossed over.
You should get some rest.
You're still trying to protect me. Real or not real?
Real. That's what you and I do. Keep each other alive.
But the fact that just shows, like, no, like, sometimes, even if somebody is hurting you that you love, it's hard not to love them back. Like, it takes a lot to break yourself from them. And that's just in situations in general. And then a situation like this, to where you know that the person you love is still in there somewhere, or has to be. You hope they are. And then they start to show themselves, and it just makes things all the harder. Because it's just like, he can't help it. Is he doing that because he's a mutt? Or is it because he's hearing them and it's like slipping into his dreams?
Goodness. We gotta go. We gotta get out of here now. Months. They released months.
Like, that is creepy, though. Like, terrifying. I'm still not ready. And it's the fact that you keep expecting to see something. I like how they don't do the jump scare, though, because that would be so easy to do a jump scare, but it's not really any jump scares until it is the jump scare. Nope, 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 nope. It's like, I like that that wasn't even a full jump scare, because it's not supposed to be like a scary movie. Peter protecting her again. Oh, it's like the game's all over again. No. No, I'm not ready.
Go, go, go!
I don't know if I could have just left without him, like, being close behind, but he was supposed to be close behind, but it's just like, you can't just leave somebody by themselves like that.
Nightlock. Nightlock. Nightlock.
It's the fact that you can't really mourn him because it's just like, you gotta keep going. It's like, I appreciate the fact that she wasn't afraid to kill off a main character or like a beloved character, because like so many people are, and they just introduce people to be killed off. But it's just like, oh, our boy deserves so much better than that. It's like, he's survived 2 games just to be killed off in another way that's basically was the games. Technically, he'd survived 3 because he had his face up there. He wasn't even dead. Oh, jeez.
Peter, come on!
This part.
Peter, we have to keep going. I'm a butt. We have to keep going. Yes, you can. Leave me, I'm a butt. Look at me. Look at me. Stay with me.
Always.
Come on. I know where we are.
I'm a sucker for True Love's Kiss, and just having that to where it just like is an anchor for him, and it just kind of makes sense, but not in a True Love's Kiss conquers all, but kind of is at the same time. Something about that push of just love, of just like that devastation, of just like, love is the thing that will drive you to your knees, but also be the thing that makes you hold on tighter than anything else. I could say anything else besides God, but even then, like, your love of and for God is the reason you hold on tight. His love for you is the reason he holds on tight. God is love, so love is like the strongest motivation for anything.
Shut the door. Shut the door. No, Katniss, it's okay. It's okay.
Tigress, do you remember me? I'm with Plutarch's Underground. We need your help.
I made it up. There is no special mission from Coin. There's only my plan. Everyone that's dead is dead because of me. I lied.
We know, we all knew.
I like how it's just like, Katniss, you're not really that like that good at keeping a secret like that. You're pretty transparent.
Our lives were never ours. There was no real life because we didn't have any choice. Our lives belonged to Snow, and our deaths do too. But if you kill him, Katniss, if you end all of this, all those deaths, they mean something. They chose this. They chose you.
Our boy's back to encouraging her.
To all capital citizens more than a half mile outside the city circle, I am announcing a mandatory evacuation. Come to the mansion. I am promising you shelter and sanctuary.
See, again, at this point, even, I don't know if it would be wise or just selfish, of just like, definitely isn't smart to just stay. Like, that is more so out of, I guess, nobility of not surrendering and not cowering away. Because, I mean, it is basically like, how would you not see it as this is the end? Like, you are losing, you have lost. It's like he says, I don't waste lives, but in a sense, he wasted lives this whole last part of the battle, the war. But I mean, the fact that he's still, like, not ran away.
Head straight north. There's gonna be thousands of refugees. Just get into that stream and don't look up. We got one shot.
Let's make it count. Katniss, let me come with you, okay? I can be a good distraction. They know
No,
my...
I'm not losing you again. You'll be safer with us.
She needs her head on straight. You need to stay safe, Peeta.
Stay alive.
If I see you again, it's gonna be a different world.
We do have more moments than I thought. Like, I knew the moments, but I didn't realize that we had, like, the last hour that's basically between them two. Because he's still not fully himself, but it's been at least for a hot moment, almost an hour of the last hour of the movie where he's more himself. Like, that makes it seem even more suspicious. Like, who? No one else is going the other way. Yeah, because you're kind of blocked in there. The fact that she was going to, and that it's literally like they've already made it to you. Can you imagine if she did though, and then just like turned around and he would have been fine? But even then, that kind of would be a little bit more foolish because we are at the end basically. So I mean, there's not going to be much of, if you're captured, it's not really like you're going to be gotten for long. No. Oh, I forgot about my comment earlier about the... Suzanne really wanted to hit us with a double hitter in this movie. I remember reading this and just was so thrown for a loop. Because I read the books. I watched the first movie, then read the series before I watched any more of the series. But how I commented earlier of Suzanne not being afraid of killing off characters that we adore and not just having characters that are written in to be killed off. Just like, I forgot about the Prim. Like, I didn't forget, but while I was making that comment, I wasn't thinking about Prim, of how she's another character that's just like. But when I watched the movies, I just like, or watch, when I read the book, I remember distinctively of just being so frustrated. To be fair, I was a teenager. I was probably like 17, 16, 17, or something like that. It was when the books first came out, so I'll have to look that up, what my age was. But I remember reading that, and like the whole ending of just like Mockingjay, just like being so frustrated and feeling like this writer doesn't even know her characters. This doesn't make sense at all. But now being older, also being a writer, I'm just like, nah, that kind of, no, that makes sense. Like, I can see the depth of the story. Like, I was immature before, I didn't fully understand. I thought that as a reader, I knew a writer's characters more than the writer would, but as a writer, I'm just like, no, sometimes you don't know the character. Like, if a writer will always, when a writer is intentional about their characters and their stories, is usually going to always know their characters more than a reader ever could. And it just. Apologies, Suzanne. Even though you don't know me, and you didn't know my silly teenage thoughts, I understand you now.
Fight was over after the Capitol dropped those bombs to defend the palace. Everybody felt it. Peacekeepers, palace guards. They had kids in there too. It was over after that.
Sorry, ma'am. Can't let you pass.
Let her in. On my authority. She has a right to anything behind that door.
See, this woman is admiral. My words, not great tonight. Admirable. I think that's the closest that we're gonna get to that. Yeah, because I think admirable is what it basically is. So admirable. Can't say it.
That's a nice one, but nothing says perfection like white.
A prison in your own garden.
I wanted to tell you how very sorry I am about your sister. So wasteful, so unnecessary. Anyone could see the game was over by that point. In fact, I was just about to issue an official surrender when they released those parachutes.
You released those parachutes.
You really think I gave the order? We both know I'm not above killing children, but I'm not wasteful.
That you assume, because you've been very wasteful at the end of this. There's also was no reason to allow capital children to be killed up to that point.
I must concede it was a masterful move on Coyne's part. The idea that I was bombing our own helpless children to hold back the rebels, it turned the last of my guards against me.
Coyne's just another Snow on the other side.
President Coyne asked for you.
You never came to see me.
I wanted to.
Was it ours? The bomb? The delayed explosion?
It's like this part I so misunderstood as a kid.
I don't know. All I know is I was supposed to take care of your family. And I'm sorry I couldn't.
You can't protect anyone in an arena.
The fact that she had to learn that the hard way through. Oh, this bit's hard.
Goodbye, Gail.
Even someone who is like a Peeta and Katniss shipper, that's hard. That's a hard pill to swallow. Like, when I was a kid, I just assumed, like, I've misunderstood it myself. I assumed it was just a, why did he not ever come back to see her? Like, that wasn't a goodbye. But no, that was a goodbye. And the fact that Jennifer did it so well of just, like, showing that hard goodbye of just, like, you said it yourself. We're good to help my family and protect my family, and you didn't protect them, so out of the people who I needed, you are not one I need any longer, in a sense. It's harsh. put in a girl who has suffered so much and isn't so rational right now, who is mentally spiraling, we'll say. Like, she's not going to care as much of how kind she's being, even though she, like, because the fact that she's also already not very kind all the time.
I have invited you all here for several reasons, but first, I have an announcement. I have taken the burden and the honor of declaring myself interim president of Panem.
Interim? Exactly how long is that?
We have no way of knowing for certain. We'll plan an election when the time is right. But I have called you here for a far more important vote. A thirst for blood is a difficult urge to satisfy. I offer an alternative plan. In lieu of these barbaric executions, we hold a symbolic Hunger Games.
So in case you didn't see the resemblance to Snow before, you sure should now.
You want to have another Hunger Games with the Capitol's children?
You're joking.
Not in the slightest.
Is this Plutarch's idea?
It was mine.
The fact that he had to ask that, like, do you really see so little of Plutarch? I don't think he would do that. Which I guess is why he asked, because, like, he's the game maker.
You may cast your votes.
No. No, obviously not. This is crazy.
I think it's more than fair. Snow's got a granddaughter.
I vote no. So would Finnick if he were here.
No. We need to stop viewing each other as enemies.
In this bit.
I get to kill Snow. I expected no less of you. And I vote yes. For Prim.
It's like, I might not have understood the Gale bit before, but this bit, I kind of saw through the whole, of course she has a plan behind this. Of all people, Katniss is not going to support that, and the fact that Haymitch, we've already established, knows his girl.
I'm with the Mockingjay.
That carries the vote. We'll announce the games tonight, after the execution.
Before I figured, I don't know why I had it in my head that Peeta had some kind of doubt about Katniss. I don't know why that would spin in my head, that Peeta doubted that Katniss had a reason beyond that. Maybe there's a bit I'm not remembering at the moment, but the fact that, of course, Haymitch knew that she has a plan beyond it. And this, jeez. It's like I wanted to think before, like I've always thought, oh, she's not someone who has that kind of ideation, we'll say, but then I so conveniently forgot this plot point of, technically, yeah, it's supposed to be like so she doesn't suffer, but at the same time, it's ideation. It's that kind of ideation that is definitely like well, I got to do this last act and now I can go in peace. Not that there would be peace, but that's where her mind's probably at. Girl has already been in a spiral. We've already discussed. So this would be, like, I can see how this is, like, her ending of the spiral.
Today, the greatest friend to the revolution will fire the shot to end all wars. May her arrow signify the end of tyranny and the beginning of a new era.
Oh, it will. It will.
Mockingjay, may your aim be as true as your heart is pure.
Again. Oh, it will be. It will hit its targets. We will get a new era of time. I like that. Him daring her. Like, I feel like even he knows, like, if you're the Katniss that I've been battling and that I've been in games with, then I know what you're gonna do next. Like how, once again, he's just amused by her actions. Because, I mean, yeah, she didn't have to off Snow. And the fact that Plutarch is already, like, I love these people that just know her so well and are just amused by, like, Snow and Plutarch, and then, like, Haymitch knowing her and Peeta knowing her, like, but just in different ways, and just like, it's so good to see the different angles of things. Because, yeah, Plutarch probably solved that whole problem, too, and he was, I wonder if he was already planning some way to kind of revolutionize from that one.
I'll say this for you, Katniss. You don't disappoint.
Yeah.
Well, Plutarch gave me a letter for you. Katniss, maybe the country was shocked tonight by your arrow, but once again, I was not. You were exactly who I believed you were.
He knew the Mockingjay he was picking.
I'm sorry so much burden fell on you. I know you'll never escape it. But if I had to put you through it again for this outcome, I would.
Which, yeah, it's all worth it except for the fact that she lost her sister, the whole reason she started it in the first place. But I feel like if at least Prim and Peeta got out alive, then she would have gone through it again. But I don't know if she would, just the simple fact of...
I've secured you a ride out of the capital, and when the time is right, Commander Paler will pardon you.
What now?
We go home.
Like, I feel like there has to be some symbolistic meaning of the fact that Prim is gone, and she was the whole point of starting this whole thing. How Katniss might have started the revolution, but it only started because of Prim, in the sense of, without Prim, then you don't have a Katniss willing to be a rebel. And the fact that you just see how, like, empty she is at this point. How just numb. It's like, again, these moments of just showing the people and their different dissociation and effects of the trauma that they have been inflicted on them.
She's gone. Get out. Get out! Prim is gone! Prim is dead! And she's not coming back! Get out! Get out!
She needed that. She needed to be able to just feel and let it go, even though she's not let it go. But I mean, as far as in, she needed something to push her off that edge emotionally to be able to feel. Otherwise, it probably wasn't going to end well. Gorgeous. Like, again, just a different... gorgeous. Like, the warm tones. It's like we're outside again, but it's more warm. Like, did they put a filter over this? Or is this just, like... It's like it just feels so much warmer than before. Like, it has a yellow tint to it. Because of course he had to come back home.
Hey.
I came home.
Yeah.
Because if anyone's going to make her want to live again, it's going to be him.
It's Primrose.
It's like she needed that release, and she needed him. She needed somebody to be able to push her to keep living. Somebody showing her, like, that life is worth living. Especially now.
Preserve, protect, and uphold the rights of every citizen of Panem.
Their little family of misfits. I like that we got this little bit of montage afterwards to where it's not just a, oh, happy ever after, or not so happy ever after, and then a quick happy ever after. Like, we get to see them living life a little bit. Like, that makes it so sweet. Oh, and they get to share a bed again. Oh, I just love the sweet little moments. It's like, I wonder how long it's been. And are they in the same house? I assume they're probably staying in the same house. I don't see why they wouldn't. Oh, this next part gets me.
You love me. Real or not real?
Real.
Yeah, because it's never even, like, before the hijacking wasn't really fully expressed. Oh, jeez. I have to say it one more time. Peter! Again, with that, like, slightly yellow feel to it. It's like, Peeta seems fit in this, but for some reason, Katniss's visual just throws me off for some reason, and I can't necessarily pin it. It's like her smile doesn't look happy. It almost looks like a fake smile, but that is it. I don't know, something about it just almost looks like she's like putting on a smile more so than that she's actually happy. Maybe it's because she doesn't smile often, but we've seen her smile. We've even seen her acting smile, like as far as in for the camera. But this just, I don't know, it's overall, I love the movie. I love the franchise. Like, it definitely has a special place in my heart. And it just, yeah, sorry for the last half of that. I couldn't necessarily have the lighting the way it is. But yeah, I've enjoyed that, and I enjoyed going through this with you. I definitely do have in mind another series of movies that I want to do that I won't mention until I'm actively doing it. But I think I know the next set of movies that I'm going to try to do. Actually, a couple. I do definitely want to get more into the commentary style of, like I said before, actually watching things that I've watched before, being able to talk about it and discuss it a little bit more in depth of things that I'm picking up for a new time going through it, or things that I have thought about previously watching it, just being able to be a little bit more commentary than reaction. I do enjoy the reactions and the reactions / commentaries, but I also enjoy going through things I've seen before. And so yeah, that's definitely a plan. I plan to keep going through both styles. But since it's late and not much else to say that I can think of, that is it for this. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good whenever it is for you. It is nearly the next morning for me, already technically the next morning for me, but still good night. So good night to you. Goodbye.